My name is Margaret Adams and my firm is Margaret Adams Law, and we're based in Osborne Street, Grimsby. I began my professional career as a chartered tax advisor, just doing tax and personal tax, and then I decided I wanted to be a lawyer, and I went to the largest firm in Grimsby where I trained in probate law, probate, tax, trusts, elderly client, court of protection, and then I went on to qualify as a solicitor. And I worked at this big firm for many years, building up my reputation, and then I went to another firm to become a partner, setting up their private client department. But in 2006, I decided I wanted to set up my own practice as a niche, bespoke practice, offering all the areas that I specialised in to the individual at a much more personal level. The firm recently was awarded the Lexcel Accreditation Award from the Law Society for the standard of our work. And in 2010, I won the Law Society Excellence Award as Legal Professional Woman of the Year as a lawyer. And I think all of these awards were credited to us because of the personal touch that we give to the individual. The individuals we give attention to are all ages, but with a special regard to the elderly and the vulnerable and the disabled. And if they can't come and visit me at my office, then I go to visit them at no cost. Now we have to understand that there are advances in medicine. So we can live a long while, but we can become mentally or physically disabled. If we haven't put the right documents in place, this gives our family enormous problems. So my main area nowadays is to ensure that all the individuals that want them have a will in place and a lasting power of attorney document, which will enable the people that they nominate to look after their affairs, to do so when they are not well enough to do it themselves. I'm sure that this personal touch that I offer with a niche, bespoke practice serves the individual much better than a large firm does. People need to understand the consequences of not preparing a will or a lasting power of attorney document. And it's not just the elderly. Who would have thought that Princess Diana would have died before the Queen Mother? And that illustrates an example of how even young people, especially with a family, should prepare a will and make sure it's executed and stored safely in a solicitor's strong room. And lasting powers of attorney, they are so important nowadays. I have seen so many people that the whole families have suffered because the individual hasn't made a will or hasn't prepared a lasting power of attorney document. A lasting power of attorney document can only be executed when someone has the capacity to do so and understand what they're doing. People have come to me and said, "Oh, my mother's forgetting things now and she's getting a bit forgetful. I think she's got the beginnings of Alzheimer's, but we'll wait." You can't wait, because once she's got Alzheimer's and hasn't got capacity, she can't do one. And then you're in the hands of the Court of Protection, where the costs are very real and records have to be kept really very detailed for the court to analyse. And this has to go on every year, and all those fees are paid to the Court of Protection just because the lasting power of attorney document wasn't prepared before.